What if you could completely change a belief in just 21 days? Imagine stepping into a new chapter of your life by simply switching one thought, one limiting idea, with an extraordinary, empowering belief. In today's journey, you're invited to discover a simple yet potent method of subconscious reprogramming, a method that builds on the age-old idea that intentional repetition, over the course of 21 days, can transform your inner landscape. As you listen, the gentle cadence of repeated words will emulate the repetition your subconscious craves, ushering in a cascade of neural changes designed to help you become who you wish to be. At the heart of our approach lies a foundational concept from behavioral psychology: repetition. Early studies, though sometimes oversimplified in popular culture, suggested that habits require 21 days to form. Although modern science tells us many habits, especially complex ones, might need more time, 21 days is a remarkably accessible starting point for reprogramming your mind. Picture your subconscious as a vast, intricate library of beliefs and memories. Every time you repeat a thought or feeling with passion, you are like an architect meticulously constructing new pathways in your brain. This process isn't about logic or intellectual debate. It's about forging deeper emotional bonds with your new belief through constant repetition. Understanding that repetition is the language of your subconscious is not only empowering, it's transformational. Each daily affirmation, each moment of visualization, acts as a gentle tap on the door of your inner mind, inviting change and nurturing a space where new empowering beliefs can flourish. Today, let us guide you through a step-by-step process to harness that power, to reshape the way you think, and to reclaim the narrative of your life. Behavioral psychology teaches us that the mind, especially our subconscious, doesn't operate on pure logic alone. Instead, it thrives on patterns, emotions, and the repeated echoes of our thoughts. Think back to the first time you learned how to ride a bicycle. Practice, perseverance, and repetition were your closest companions. Similarly, every time you repeat a positive affirmation, your subconscious begins to pick up on it, much like how an old melody becomes familiar after many listens. Even if research now suggests that forming a habit might take longer than 21 days, the intensity and consistency with which you use these methods can set in motion a rippling effect of transformation. This idea is encapsulated in the phrase emotional repetition. Unlike mechanical repetition, emotional repetition means embedding your affirmations with genuine feeling and vivid visualization. When you repeat a positive thought with significant emotion, it isn't just a rote exercise, it's a heartfelt vibration that travels deep within your neural pathways. Every time your heart flutters with the thrill of an imagined success, every moment of clarity when you see your envisioned self in action, you are reinforcing your brain's capacity to learn and adapt. Now allow yourself to be guided through a clear and inspiring process designed to rebuild your inner narrative in just 21 days. This method is structured yet refreshingly simple, a roadmap that invites you to step-by-step dismantle old patterns and construct new foundations. Let's break it down into 4 essential steps that will accompany you on this journey of transformation. Step 1. Identify a limiting belief. Every journey begins with a single step, and yours begins by recognizing the belief that is holding you back. Perhaps you've often thought, "I am not confident," or "I am not worthy," or any other statement that has over time reinforced limitations on your potential. Sit back, breathe deeply, and reflect. What is that one idea that whispers negativity into your ear on quiet moments? Recognize it, name it, and understand that this belief is not an immutable fact, but a narrative that can be rewritten. Imagine yourself as an explorer standing at the edge of a mysterious cave, a cave filled with echoes of past doubts. This is your opportunity to step inside, acknowledge the darkness cast by that belief, and soon to illuminate it with newfound light. Write it down if that helps, because once you see it on paper, you can begin the process of transformation with clarity and intention. Step 2. Replace it with a positive belief. With your limiting belief clearly identified, it's time to flip the script. This is where you sculpt a new reality. If your old belief was "I am not confident," then your new belief might be "I speak with confidence and clarity." This isn't just a change of words, it's a purposeful act of self-compassion, a declaration that you are ready to embrace a more empowered self-image. Think of this process as planting a seed in fertile ground. When you gently place that seed, your positive belief, into your mind, you trust that with enough nurturing, it will sprout and grow, eventually blossoming into a beautiful tree of unshakable confidence. The act of statement formation transforms the abstract into something concrete, a beacon of light that guides your thoughts, actions, and interactions with the world. Step 3. Repeat this belief daily. Consistency is where the magic happens. The next phase of your journey demands that you commit to repeating your new belief daily. In the brisk breeze of morning light, as a gentle reminder before sleep, or during moments of quiet meditation, speak your new truth aloud. Let it resonate deep within you, as though it were the only sound in the world. Each repetition, a note in a symphony of transformation. Visualize a calendar marked with 21 consecutive days, each day a stepping stone towards your rebirth. In the quiet moments of the morning, let your mind recite the phrase with deliberate clarity. Before sleep, as the world softens into a dreamlike haze, whisper these words again, gently reminding yourself of the promise of change. Truly, every repetition is a nail driven into the foundation of your subconscious, setting the stage for profound internal evolution. Step 4. Visualize situations where this belief becomes reality. The final step is one of vivid imagination and heartfelt connection. As you repeat your positive affirmation, allow yourself to close your eyes and visualize concrete situations where this belief plays out in your reality. Imagine yourself in a meeting where you speak up with unwavering clarity. Visualize the scene as if you were already living that confident, inspired moment. Imagine the smiles, the nods of recognition, and the inner thrill of self-assurance. This isn't mere daydreaming. It's an intentional act of bridging the gap between your current state and your desired future. Picture your brain like an intricate network of glowing connections, each neural path lighting up when you fully immerse yourself in these mental images. Over time, these repeated visualizations build new neural pathways, reinforcing the belief so strongly that it begins to feel entirely natural. It is as though you are rewiring your own mind, step by step, until your new belief stands as a powerful, unshakable truth embedded deep within your subconscious. In this transformative journey, the secret is not just in the act of repetition, it lies in the emotional intensity you harness with every repetition. Understand this, your mind is far more attuned to the feelings behind your words than the words themselves. When you imbue your affirmations with genuine emotion, you send shockwaves of conviction deep into your brain's memory banks. Consider this imagery, a glowing brain, pulsating not with cold, calculated logic but with vibrant warmth, illuminated by the brilliance of your emotional energy. In much the same way that a calendar marked with purpose reminds you of the passing days dedicated to your growth, your emotional intensity marks every single moment as a turning point in your personal transformation. The more lovingly you cultivate and repeat your positive beliefs, the more resilient they become, eclipsing the shadows of old, self-limiting ideas. You may be wondering, will 21 days really make a difference? The answer lies in the extraordinary power of consistent, emotionally charged repetition. Just as a sculptor chips away at a block of stone to create a masterpiece, every day you dedicate to your new belief chisels away more of your old limiting self-image. With each passing day, you build layer upon layer of new neural connections that support your empowering belief, until it finally becomes the default blueprint of your thinking. Over 21 days, as your calendar fills with these deliberate, mindful practices, imagine the transformation as a blossoming garden. Every affirmation acts as a seed, placed carefully in the nourishing soil of your subconscious. With enough care and repetition, these seeds sprout into a flowering reality, where the once muted hues of self-doubt are replaced by vivid, vibrant strokes of confidence and clarity. Such transformation isn't instantaneous, but with persistent commitment, it becomes undeniable. Let this process be a journey, a narrative of discovery and empowerment that unfolds day by day. As you commit to the 21-day method, envision yourself as the protagonist of your own epic story, where every chapter commemorates a small yet significant victory over your past limitations. Feel the anticipation build as you wake up each morning with the intention to repeat your positive belief, knowing that this ritual is gradually reshaping your mental landscape. Reflect on the moments when self-doubt tried to creep in. Each time those shadowy thoughts appear, counteract them with the glow of your new belief. Imagine a calendar where every day is marked with a tiny star, a token of your journey forward. This isn't just about changing what you think, it's about transforming who you are. Day by day, repetition melds with emotion, and slowly, the old limiting belief loses its grip, replaced by a vibrant narrative that truly resonates at the core of your being. Visualization is key in this journey. When you picture yourself in successful, confident scenarios, your brain begins to map out the neural architecture of this envisioned reality. And as the days progress, your subconscious mind starts to recognize this imagery as plausible, even inevitable. It is in these quiet moments of introspection, when the world is hushed and your inner voice becomes clear, that the magic of transformation gently whispers, "This is your new story." There is profound strength in the simple act of showing up for yourself each day. Whether it's the calm, undisturbed mornings, the quiet serenity before sleep, or a few meditative moments stolen throughout a busy day, Each instance of intentional repetition is a declaration of self-respect and self-belief. When you promise to repeat your positive statement, you are not only renewing a commitment to your future self, you are also building a bridge between who you were and who you are becoming. Imagine that every day is a tiny record in the vast archive of your personal history. Each day marked on your calendar is a chapter in your transformation narrative. With every repetition, you cement that belief ever deeper within your mind, gradually erasing the old script of limitation and rewriting it in radiant new ink. The process is as much about self-discovery as it is about self-improvement. Each repetition is an act of reclaiming your power, a call to witness the brilliance that lies within. Emotions serve as the dynamo of transformation in this journey. When you infuse your affirmations with heartfelt emotion, you awaken the dormant energies within you. Think of each repetition as a surge of electricity through your neural network, a vibrant, invigorating charge that your brain remembers well. The act of emotionally charged repetition turns mere words into a powerful mantra that reverberates through your subconscious long after you speak them out loud. Imagine an array of vibrant, glowing colors intermingling with the gentle rhythm of your repeated words. Picture your new belief as a radiant light that dispels the shadows of doubt, every repetition adding intensity to that light. With each emotionally charged recitation, you are lighting up your inner world, paving the path towards a future where your empowered belief is not just a hopeful idea, but an undeniable lived experience. Over time, the neural connections that celebrate your new belief become so strong that challenging them feels almost impossible. The more consistently and emotionally you repeat your statement, the more natural and effortless it becomes. This transformation is a gradual process, where every day is a subtle yet significant step toward a mind that operates in alignment with your highest potential. Now let's anchor this method in tangible, everyday scenarios. Imagine you have a key belief that asserts, "I am not confident." For many, this belief has held them back from speaking up in meetings, expressing their opinions in social gatherings, or even pursuing opportunities that require stepping out of their comfort zone. Now reframe that same belief into a declaration of empowered action. I speak with confidence and clarity. With this new perspective, every daily repetition of your affirmation becomes a seed planted in the soil of possibility. In a typical day, as you awaken to a soft glow of sunrise filtering through your window, affirm your new belief as a gentle yet firm greeting to your future self. Later, as you prepare to wind down in the soothing hours before sleep, let that affirmation echo in your thoughts. Maybe during a quiet moment of reflection or meditation in the middle of the day, repeat your new belief slowly, letting every syllable wash over you like a calming tide. The rhythmic cadence of these moments, repeated day after day, becomes the driving force behind your transformation. Envision yourself in a boardroom or a social gathering where you once felt overwhelmed by doubt. Now, in your mind's eye, see yourself stepping forward, exuding a calm yet commanding presence that draws the attention of everyone around you. That is the power of visualizing a future where your new belief holds true. The clarity of these mental scenes plants the seeds of change, deepening the neural imprint of your positive self-statement. Over time, the scenes of empowerment become not just imagined vignettes, but blueprints for real-life behavior and response. Visualization is more than an abstract idea. It is a deliberate, tangible process that bridges the gap between your present state and your aspirational future. As you close your eyes and imagine scenarios that mirror your desired reality, focus on every detail, the tone of your voice, the expressions on the faces of those around you, the subtle yet profound sense of certainty that fills the room. Let these visuals become vivid and lifelike, saturating your mind with images of success and confidence. When you immerse yourself in these mental movies, you generate a powerful emotional response that resonates at every level of your being. The brain, ever primed to learn from experience, takes these repeated imagery sessions as actual experiences. With every heartfelt visualization, new neural pathways are strengthened, making your new belief not just possible, but probable, not just desirable, but inevitable. The more detailed your mental rehearsal, the stronger the imprint on your subconscious, and the closer you are to living out this transformed reality. Transforming your mind into a sanctuary of positive, empowering beliefs demands that you give it the gift of consistent, daily practice. Think of this practice as a sacred ritual, a time set aside each day solely for the purpose of nurturing your inner landscape. In the morning, let the freshness of the day infuse you with hope as you earnestly repeat your positive affirmation. At night, let the quiet comfort of darkness remind you of the promise of tomorrow. Even in moments of solitude or meditation, let your new belief become the silent anthem that underscores your evolving self. It is in this consistency, the daily ritual of emotional repetition, that you find the true alchemy of transformation. Much like the steady drip of water that eventually shapes a rock, each repetition carves away at the old, creating space for the new. Every repetition is a gentle reminder that you are in charge of your mental narrative, that you have the power to choose words and images that affirm your value, your capabilities, and your dreams. Over 21 days, these deliberate moments add up, creating a mosaic of transformation that radiates outward, impacting not only your inner world but every aspect of your life. Visualize a calendar marked with 21 intentional days, a roadmap of progress that guides you systematically towards achieving your goal. Each marked day represents not just the passage of time, but a commitment to transformation. Accompanying this calendar is the image of a glowing brain, a symbol of your mind illuminated with new energy and possibilities. This picture encapsulates the entire process in a single striking image. It is both a reminder and a testament to the enduring power of your subconscious when nurtured by repetition and emotion. The glowing brain is more than a metaphor. It is the tangible result of intentional practice, a beacon signaling that transformation is possible. Just as the calendar reminds you of your commitment to change, the image of a radiant brain serves as a visual affirmation of the new neural pathways you are forming. It is an invitation to trust in the process, to believe that each day, as you repeat your positive affirmation and visualize success, you are actively sculpting a brighter, more empowered future. After 21 days of steadfast commitment, a remarkable transition takes place. You begin to notice subtle shifts in your thinking, a quiet yet powerful transformation that slowly redefines your identity. The voice that once whispered limitations now grows steadily louder with the confident affirmation that you speak with clarity every day. This internal metamorphosis eventually manifests in your external world, influencing how you interact with others, pursue opportunities, and face challenges. Imagine the day when you realize the transformation is complete, not because you've reached some arbitrary endpoint, but because your new belief has seamlessly integrated into your everyday actions and choices. That day dawns like a bright morning, filled with the promise of endless possibilities. You look back at your 21-day journey with gratitude, knowing that each repetition, each emotional visualization, and each moment of self-reflection contributed to this irreversible change. This is the true beauty of the subconscious reprogramming method. Its power lies not just in temporary boosts of confidence, but in the lasting transformation of your mind and spirit. Now is the moment to invite you to take charge of your destiny. The 21-day subconscious reprogramming method is an accessible, actionable guide that empowers you to transform that limiting belief into a new, energizing narrative. The process is clear, the steps are practical, and the power lies within you to see it through. Here is your call to action. Start your own 21-day belief transformation today. Identify the belief that no longer serves you, craft your positive replacement with care, and commit to repeating it daily with passion and emotion. As you embark on this journey, share your experience, comment the belief you want to change, and in doing so, become part of a community of individuals committed to personal growth and transformation. Consider each comment a step taken in solidarity, a small beacon of change within a larger collective movement. In this shared space, every story becomes a source of inspiration. Every testimony a reminder that transformation is possible, one day at a time. In closing, imagine the incredible possibility of waking up each day with a mind free from self-doubt, ready to embrace the empowerment that your new belief provides. Envision the seamless integration of positive thought and confident action as your new reality, all built on the simple yet profound practice of emotional repetition. The journey may begin with a single step, a simple affirmation said in the quiet of the early morning or whispered into the twilight hours. But it culminates in a life transformed from the inside out. Remember, changing subconscious beliefs isn't merely about repeating words, it's about reimagining your world with fresh eyes and a boundless heart. It's about understanding that within you exists an immense capacity for growth, for change, and for reclaiming the narrative of your lifetime. Just as the glowing brain symbolizes the brilliant potential within, so is your capacity to transform every limiting belief into a radiant statement of empowerment. As you step forward with the 21-day subconscious reprogramming method, let each day be a reminder of your dedication, a marker of your progress, and a testament to the unfaltering strength of your mind. Visualize your calendar as a path lined with hope and determination. Follow that path with fearless commitment, and you will soon find that your new beliefs have taken root, blossoming into a life that reflects the truth of who you truly are. Let your journey begin now. Embrace the power of emotional repetition. Harness the strength of your inner voice and transform your life for the better. The next 21 days hold the promise of a refreshed mind and a transformed self. Step into this new chapter with confidence, clarity, and the unshakable belief that you are capable of becoming everything you aspire to be. Take a deep breath, trust in your inner wisdom, and start your own 21-day transformation today. Embrace the process. Know that change is not only possible, it is within your grasp. Comment below with the belief you wish to change, and let this be the beginning of a shared journey towards empowerment and transformation. Your new story is waiting to be written, one repetition at a time. Remember, every new day is a chance to reprogram your subconscious with love, intention, and unwavering commitment. Celebrate the journey, honor the process, and welcome the radiant future that unfolds as you continue your 21-day transformation.